Hey guys, it's Miss H here with lessons 8 and 9 for our kindergarten readiness. So as you can see, I am still here at the camper. Here's my little bitty pop-up that me and my husband redid. And we just had to get away because we had to break the monotony of just staying at home. And what better way to self-distance than having your own little campsite and just staying here where you're at and going to the pool by yourself and things like that. So we're really enjoying it, and it's just a little mini vacation for our kids. And unfortunately, it's our last day, and I have camp pair, so sorry about that. But so we're gonna go over lessons 8 and 9. So lesson 8 was last night. Lesson 8 wanted us to work on mat 15. So mat 15 was a little different because it asked for rhyming sounds. So you needed to start off by letting your kids get familiar with rhymes. So you could say it's words that sound alike. That's how we describe it in kindergarten. So you could do cat hat, cat nat, bat, sat, pat, mat, okay? Things like that. Even if they say a word that's not really a word, like if you might say hip and they say pip, tip, zip. Anything that is not a word, just let them go with it. As long as it's rhyming and they're getting the concept of this word sounds like this word, don't worry about it, okay? Now, rhyming is a lot harder because I know I have one that's getting ready to be in first grade and he still has a little hard times with some rhyming words at times, especially when he does his IXL with rhyming words. So I feel you, and it does take work, but they can get it. And like I said, consistency in kindergarten is the key. They thrive off structure. You do everything the same way. And the more you do this, the more they're going to get these concepts. Okay? So, rhyming words. That's what you needed to do last night with 8. Then it said to complete 38 and 39. So let's look. The wind's starting to blow here. Okay. So 38 was O. Okay. So in our phonics dance, it says is opera. Opera. Is O. And they make an O with their arms. Of course, I only have one because I'm holding the phone. But so remember that they're going to trace that O. Here's Axel. He likes to show off. They're going to trace the O. They're going to sound the O out. And this is an oar. So, yes, as country people, we'll call it a paddle, but it's also an oar, okay? Also, so we had 38. That was 38. Then we had 39. O is for owl. So they're going to trace the uppercase and lowercase O's and trace the owl and color him, okay? And let me look at okay. Yes, and now they're going to familiarize themselves with nursery rhymes. So nursery rhymes when I was a kid was a huge thing, and I've noticed that they are getting away from them. And but nursery rhymes is a great way to reinforce counting. So practice a nursery rhyme with your kid that has to do with counting. You could do 1, 2, buckle my shoe. You could do 5 little monkeys. You could do swinging from a tree, teasing Miss Alligator can't catch me. Miss Mize put the video on our Facebook page, so you should see that. Or you could do 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So I'm going to post a few videos of rhyming nursery rhymes that has to do with counting on here, so you'll see. Okay, now let's do lesson 9. So lesson 9 tonight, that's the one you're going to do tonight. They're going to work in their phonemic awareness 10 again, but they're going to do beginning sounds. So we're hopping from beginning sounds, ending sounds, and now we're kind of adding a new concept. So they've done these beginning sounds now for going on 2 weeks. They should be getting it fairly well if you're being consistent with it. And remember, even when these 2 weeks are over, even when they're in kindergarten, and if they don't have anything to do that night, or go over a few things with them, still play the games. You are not doing this just for a short time. This can be always. You can use this with your younger kids as well. So you're going to get a beginning sound 10 that they want to do, and they're going to do the one of their choice. So they're going to give them a little bit of a choice there. Also, you're going to finish your level 2 in your Brain Quest summer book. So level 2, we haven't actually even gone over this one this week. But level 2 is, it's in the orange. So this weekend, before the weekend's up, I know it is a holiday season, make sure that you're finishing your level 2 book, section of your book, okay? Then it says that we're going to create something out of a piece of paper with a hole in it. So just simply get a white piece of paper, or a piece of paper that, if you don't have white paper, just use notebook paper. Put a hole in it and give it to them and say, draw something on this or make something out of it. And let them go to town. Let them make whatever they want, and you will be surprised at how their imagination will go. Okay, you will never know if your kid has a talent for this or not if you don't let them have a chance. So let them create anything they want. And you see this? This is my child. And sidebar, yeah, he has a diaper in his hand, which means that it's probably not on his body. The joys of motherhood. But you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.